Beauty and brains came to Cary Downey Elementary School. Vincenza Carrera Russo, Miss Delaware 2008, and Brynn Close, Miss Delaware Teen USA 2018, came to the school to not only promote literacy, but to give away gently used books to every student in the school.
Having the choice really builds in the buy-in for reading, and they get to practice at home and read something they enjoy and get lost in that book.
You said you wanted a big book. Why did you say that?
Because I wanted to read for at least about like 8 days because I really don't want to stop reading.
Reading is fun. Reading, you learn from reading, you find what kind of books you like, and you get to learn new things.
It's so inspiring to visit schools, talk to the students about the importance of reading, because I myself went through the struggles of reading comprehension, and they are just so excited to be able to take home a book, pick a book, select a book of their own, and take it home.
The Beauty Queens visited all Colonial elementary schools. To date, the Success Won't Wait program has given away more than 1 million books to children in the state.
I've been so passionate about it that even to this day, it never gets old. I know I'm getting old, but it never gets old, and reading never gets old, and you should never stop reading at any age.
It's so priceless. It's just so amazing to see such a simple task like giving a child a book make a child so happy and truly make their day. And just listening to their conversations are like, I can't wait to finish my last book so I can start my new book. So it's just so great to see that just a book makes them so genuinely happy.
Thank you.
They may be on opposite sides of the fence, but Delaware Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester and Congressman Rodney Davis, a Republican from Illinois, got a kick out of feeding William Penn's kid goat named Red. Talking to students about the animals they raise at William Penn, along with the plants and food they grow, was all part of a bipartisan visit, with Blunt Rochester showing off the best that her home state has to offer, with a future trip to Davis's home state in the works. Both U.S. representatives serve on the House Committee for Agriculture.
I've always heard good things about William Penn, but to see just the practical application of everyday things, from our farm side of it to the culinary arts side of it to the marketing, to see just the integration of what's happening in this school to prepare students for the future and for our workforce and for them to be entrepreneurs was exciting. It was actually the bipartisan policy center that actually brought us together, and it was a chance for me to showcase the state of Delaware, but also for us to showcase the fact that when we come together, when we work together, we get things done, and that's really what people want to see.
That's the message of bipartisanship that I think doesn't get out enough. We may represent different parties, but we really truly represent areas that collaborate together, even though they're halfway across the country. None of us would have known that without this bipartisan exchange.
The lawmakers were told all about Penn Farm and the 18,800 pounds of food students planted and harvested for consumption in the district's school cafeterias, the community's summer feeding program, and the ever-popular culinary arts program for George Reed Middle School, and the award-winning program run by Chef Kip Poole at William Penn. These students are prepping for food for a major catering event and making lunch for the special visitors. After enjoying the meal and hearing even more about the innovative farm-to-school program at the high school's state-of-the-art innovation center, Davis said a mouthful about the visit.
William Penn, you got a lot of stuff here that I'm telling you should be very proud of, because it doesn't exist in many of the high schools that I represent. Frankly, I've seen things here that I've never seen in Central Illinois, and I'm going to take back the successes of this tour back to my school superintendents and say, do you know what they're doing at William Penn?
From congressional visits to pageant queens, the Colonial School District has become a special attraction because special things happen here every day. That's it for this edition of Keeping Up with Colonial. I'm Lauren Wilson, your Public Information Officer for the Colonial School District.